See, the You Can Dance's host, Cat Deeley, is adding author to her list of accomplishments. She has written her first children's book, The Joy in You, and Cat Deeley joins us now to talk more about it. Good morning, Cat. How are you today?
Good morning, Amanda. I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. It's so good to have you here. Love talking about children's books. This one is beautifully illustrated, if I may add that first before we start talking more in depth about it. You got two little cute koalas on the cover, the moon, butterflies. It's just gorgeous.
It is. You know what? I have Rosie to thank for that. Rosie Butcher was the illustrator, and she did such an amazing job. In the process of writing a children's book, I had no idea what the actual stages were. And so I wrote what I wanted to say, and I wrote the praise, and then Random House said to me, okay, we've got this illustrator. She's amazing. Do you like her work? I said, yes, very much. She's amazing. They said, okay, we're going to hand over your praise, and then Rosie is going to think about it and conjure up this wonderful world in her imagination, and she's going to make your words come to life. And I was a bit like, and I'm not going to speak to her. Should we not like chat or do something? And they're like, no, this is the process. So what happens first of all is we just let Rosie do her thing. You know, this isn't collaborative, first of all. Let her go away, let her imagine the story, let her build this wonderful world, and then you can talk. And so she did, and she did the first drawings, and she sent them over to me. They were just black and white sketches. And I stood in my kitchen and cried. I opened them on my email. I was like, oh my God, I love you. I profess eternal love and eternal gratitude, and you are wonderful. And so then it went backwards and forwards. But there is a little bit in the book where I said to her, I love everything, but my boys love rockets and dinosaurs. I have Milo, who's 4, and James, who's 2. And there's a bit where in the book it says imagination can take you to the most amazing places, and there's a rocket. And I said to Rosie, could you make 2 koalas, a littler one and a bigger one? And could you do a thing where my boys run around the house and they pretend to be rockets, and when the power boosters come off, they go, yes! And they run around like maniacs, just like whirling dervishes. And I said, could you make the 2 koalas my little boys? And she said, I have no idea what you're talking about, but if you send me a video, I'll do my best. And so she did. And so the 2 koalas in there are Milo and James. And James, actually, the littlest one, knows exactly. He's like Jamesy and Lilo, because he can't say Milo yet. So he says Lilo.
Oh, that is about the sweetest story I've ever heard. I mean, reading books to young children and showing them the illustrations, rejoice in those moments and take them all in, because they grow up so fast. I know you've heard that so many times, but really, truly it is. So that's just, oh, what an incredible memory. This book, the characters based on both Milo and James, Milo 4, James 2. The message is you can do whatever you want. You encourage children of all ages to dream.
Yes, absolutely. It was about, like any mom, at the end of the day, I'm completely exhausted. And I have so many things I want to say to my boys, but at the end of the day, I can't string a sentence together. I'm completely inarticulate, and I can't find the words. So this book is saying exactly what I want to say when I can't find the words. It's a collection of moments and feelings and emotions, and it's top and tailed with love, and it's so that we enter into a conversation so they feel like they can talk about anything. Because I think you're absolutely right. I think that parents, no matter where you're from or what your background is, we all want the same things for our children. We want them to be happy, and we want them to be kind. There are other things, obviously, that are down to the individual, but those 2 things are kind of a universal theme, I feel. So I think, like, the more that we can talk to our kids about emotions, the more they know they're enough, the more they can empathize with other human beings, and the more they can reach their full potential as an adult. That's what we want them to do. And then the other part of my brain goes off, and I'm like, well, what if Stevie Wonder had never played the piano, or Tiger Woods had never picked up a golf club, or Gene Kelly had never put on a pair of tap shoes? It's like, you've got to expose your kids to all these different experiences and feelings, and let them just try everything, because their little neurons are all firing right now, and you want them to be the best version of them that they can possibly be.
Yeah, let them decide for themselves what they like and what they don't, and as you said, let them be happy, let them be kind. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And the book, again, it is called The Joy of You, out and available right now. Cat, thank you so much. Great talking to you, and have a beautiful day.
Thank you. Lovely talking to you too. Take care. Stay safe.